left the planet. Everyone's been evacuated. Nothing human remains. Our job is security and drone maintenance. We're the mop-up crew.
2 more weeks, Jack, and we can leave and join the others.
Doesn't seem right. We won the war. Now we have to leave.
Hello everybody, welcome back to Screenstars. I'm here today to bring you my review for the 2013 science fiction action film Oblivion, a film that is directed by Joseph Kosinski, and it stars Tom Cruise, Morgan Freeman, Andrea Riseborough and Olga Kurylenko. Now, I thought that I would revisit some of what I would regard to be really good Tom Cruise films. Now, I've been revisiting somewhat classic Arnie films these last couple of months, and I will probably continue to do that to some degree. But I thought, like, there's so many great megastars out there. You've got your Arnies, your Stallones, your Cruisers, all that kind of stuff. I thought, I'm going to revisit some of these movies that I think are really good. And I think one of the films that I think is really good in Tom Cruise's filmography is Oblivion. Now, in actual fact, Tom Cruise has done quite a few decent science fiction films over the years. Minority Report, War of the Worlds, I think is good, even though obviously there are flaws in that. Oblivion, Edge of Tomorrow. I mean, he's done some really good science fiction films. Most people look at Edge of Tomorrow as his best science fiction film. And don't get me wrong, that's a film I'm probably going to cover with these series of reviews I'm doing with Tom Cruise. I really like Edge of Tomorrow. But I think this is arguably my favourite science fiction film that Tom Cruise has done. Although saying that, I did do a top 10 list of my Tom Cruise films. I'm not sure how long ago it was. And even though I'm sure this and Edge of Tomorrow would have been in the top 10, I'm not sure what order I put them in. I'm probably going to call myself a liar now on that list. But I think this just edges Edge of Tomorrow. And for those of you who have never seen Oblivion, what is it about? Well, it is set on Earth. I think it's something like 2067 or something like that. It's not like really like a long time into the future. And we learn at the beginning through a voiceover by Tom Cruise that Earth has been at war in the past with this alien race that turned up that destroyed our moon. And then Earth was devastated with a series of natural disasters, and then we were invaded by these creatures. We let off the nukes, we won the war, but Earth has been left in tatters. So the only people left on Earth now are like cleanup crews, Tom Cruise and an assistant. And essentially what he does is he does like drone maintenance. There's these big, massive industrial machines that are sucking up all the water from Earth, turning them into like some kind of form of power for our new homeworld, way off. So he has to protect and maintain these drones that patrol and keep the remnants of this alien race that are still left on Earth from destroying these big, massive industrial machines that are sucking up all the water from the oceans. However, he soon learns that things just aren't right, and things are revealed to this Tom Cruise character, Jack, while he's doing his general maintenance and this kind of stuff, that in actual fact he might have been lied to, and things aren't just as they seem. Right. So why do I like Oblivion? Well, there's so many reasons why I like this. I just think it's a cracking story that is just, as things are revealed through this story, as it's being told. I remember the first time I saw it, and I was just like, all these revelations that are coming, it was like, wow. And I think the film's paced so well that the reveals happen just at the right time. So things aren't outstaying their welcome and all this kind of stuff. Things are being revealed just at the right times, and it's taken and acted so pitched perfectly by Cruise. I mean, Cruise is great anyway, but everybody's great in this film. And, the revelations that when they are made revealed to us as audience members, we're like on board with the Cruise character at the same time. We're like, oh God, it's like shock after shock after shock, and I just think it's done really well. Another thing I think this film gets absolutely bang on right is like the design, or like production design of this future is just so brilliantly designed. I mean, it's crisp, it's clean. All the craft and weaponry all feels genuine. It feels like they would work in the real world in the future. And they just look so cool. You know, his ship that he's flying just looks amazing. And then you've got these drones that you could imagine existing. My glasses are steaming up a bit here because it's so hot in the UK at the minute. But these drones, you could imagine them just existing because they're just so brilliantly designed and they just feel so menacing. These noises that they make are just really, they get under your skin and they feel really threatening. But they've got crisp, clean, simple designs. Everything's got this crisp, clean, simple design. And they all feel tangible and real. And it doesn't far outweigh like the stretch of reality in regards to how your brain functions with a science fiction film. I think the great acid test with this film as well was I watched this, not this time, because I rewatched it for this review. A couple of years ago, I watched it with my wife because she likes Tom Cruise films as I do. But she's not a fan of science fiction at all. She doesn't like it. She thinks it's just totally unbelievable, all that kind of stuff. Can't get her to watch any sci-fi, really. But she watched this and she enjoyed it. And the reason why she enjoyed it is it doesn't push the sci-fi elements in your face. It feels like a grounded story with real characters that you can get behind. And I think that's a real testament to how the film is written and presented to an audience member, just pitched absolutely perfectly. Another thing I really love, and I don't think this gets enough praise really, every time I watch a review on this and stuff like that, it's not often I see people go on about it enough, certainly in my opinion, it's the music and the soundtrack. It's just, wow, it gets really, really under your skin. It's just so well done. The scene where he takes his bike out and then he goes off for a ride looking for this drone sort of thing, and the music that's playing in the background, and right at the beginning when he's doing his voiceover and being introduced to the character, and then boom, we get the Oblivion title. It's just like, oh, it gives me goosebumps because I like synth music, you see, that's my sort of thing anyway, my vibe. And I just think the soundtrack here is amongst the best I've seen that matches a film. It just works brilliantly, and the full commitment here of all the performers here just sell this film. And like I say, the pacing is absolutely top notch, and the mystery as it's unfolding is just brilliantly done. And the ending is a real rip-roaring ending as well. It really delivers on the ending. So from my perspective, I think Oblivion is right up there in regards to Tom Cruise best. I don't think it gets enough credit, but I do think if you like certainly sci-fi, you don't mind, even if you're not a fan of Tom Cruise, I would recommend you checking this one out. My brother's a sci-fi fan, and I've been telling him for years to watch Oblivion, but he won't because he's not a fan of Tom Cruise. But I know if he watched it, he'd really enjoy it. And that's what I would say to any of you guys out there. If you like good sci-fi, you like well-made films, and it's directed by Joseph Kosinski, who's just done Top Gun 2 as well. So there's that. He knows how to direct a good action film sort of thing. I genuinely don't think you'll be disappointed with this one. Anyone that has never seen this is one that I'm proud to have in my collection. And it's a film I love to revisit every couple of years because it doesn't age a day. It still looks fantastic. It's one of those films that's going to look incredible still in 20 years because everything, like I say, it feels tangible and touchable, and there's not like CGI shots everywhere. It all feels like they've all been built for this movie. So yeah, check out Oblivion if you've never checked it out, guys. I'm going to do some more Tom Cruise reviews. Let me know in the comments if there's any particular Tom Cruise films you would be interested in me reviewing. I'm definitely going to be doing Edge of Tomorrow because I'm just rewatching that one now. But after that, I'm open. Give me some ideas of Tom Cruise films, and if I can get around to watching them, I will put those reviews up for you guys. So thanks for watching, everybody. Don't forget to call back on the channel for loads more content very, very soon.